Next batch.
Hello, miss.
Come on, bring in another batch.
That's all?
Ms. Ling, every man in Jiangcheng who meets your criteria is right here.
Mr. Han, I don't expect you to find me a man who's 100% perfect for me, but at the very least, he should be worthy of half my beauty. I'll give you half a day. You must find someone, otherwise you're fired.
Ms. Ling, I have a cousin. He's new to this line of work. As for his looks, he does meet the criteria. He's from the countryside, didn't receive much education.
As long as a man looks good and has a great body, that's all that matters. Who cares if he's from the countryside or if he's educated? Bring him in. You look like this? And he looks like that? Are you sure he's your cousin?
Haha, he's my second aunt's, third aunt's, fourth brother's son. It's normal we don't look alike. Ha ha!
Your shirt. Take it off.
Me?
What? Are you shy? This physique. Oh, that's impressive. How old are you? Ever been in a relationship? Any bad habits?
24. Never been in a relationship. I don't smoke or drink. I don't break the law.
Good. You're the one. Come with me to get married today.
What?
Hey, beautiful, you're all dressed up. Who are you dressing up for?
Remember, bite down hard in a second.
What? Help me!
You have no decency. If you ever harass a woman again, I'll make sure you're never a man again. Touch up my makeup. Take this pervert to the police station. Also, pull the elevator surveillance footage. Check if my angles look good. If not, we'll reshoot the scene. After all, when you're beating someone up, you can't let your look fall apart.
Yes, Ms. Ling. First time I've ever felt sorry for a pervert. Of all people to mess with, he had to pick the she-devil. Miss Ling, today is the day you return to the old mansion. The chairman is already asking for you.
I know.
Zhu. You're back?
A good ex should act like they're dead. Otherwise, they're just like flies. Disgusting.
Ling Kuaishu, you really have a sharp tongue. Good thing Jinhua dumped you back then.
I dumped him, but you love picking up my leftovers. Found a man 20 years younger to be your husband. Now it just looks like a picture of familial bliss.
You...
Since when has our family had a tradition of disrespecting elders? You is your aunt. You will show her proper respect. All of you, come with me. I have an important announcement. Starting today, the rules for inheriting the Ling group will change. The two of you, whoever produces an heir for the Ling family first, will have the right to inherit the Ling group.
Dad, Jinhua and I are actively trying. It won't be long before I'm pregnant. So the inheritance rights are definitely mine.
Aunt, at your age, you're probably in menopause. Don't even bother trying.
Ling Shuishu, if you have nothing nice to say, shut up.
I'm already undergoing IVF, unlike some people who don't even have a man around, not even a male mosquito. Getting pregnant and having a child is a distant dream for you.
Grandfather, in half a month, I will marry a man, and I will be the first to have a child. The company my father left behind will not go to anyone else. What? You're not willing?
I am.
This is a prenuptial agreement. Your job is to get me pregnant. Once I'm pregnant, we can get divorced. At that time, I'll give you a 30 million yuan settlement. Understood?
Shuishu, before you get pregnant, I'll make you fall in love with me.
Ho Yang Sing. That's a nice name. I hope you live up to it. Here,
It's Huo Yanheng'a.
I'll handle the work, you handle the home. Stay home and take care of our home. Knowing how to cook is a basic requirement. Keep a proper distance from other women. I can't stand men who are fussy and petty. Get ready for pregnancy. I hope by the end of the month, I'll be pregnant.
Okay.
Oh, right. Take this card, use it freely. Mr. Han will take you home. Contact him if you need anything.
1 month.
Isn't that the agent of the top-tier Huo family, Mr. Shen? Why is he in Zhongcheng today?
Ms. Ling, should we get out and greet him?
Until I become the richest person in Zhongcheng, I'm not even qualified to speak to him. Greeting him would just be asking for humiliation. Let's head back to the office.
Yes.
Mr. Huo. Mr. Huo.
Mr. Shen, I asked you to pick me up, not to make such a grand entrance. Are you afraid people won't know who I am? Go, everyone, head back. Everyone, head back.
Get in the car. Everyone, head back.
Mr. Wuister Huo, I graduated from an Ivy League university, you know. You have me work as Ms. Ling's secretary. Fine, I'll accept that. But now you want me to forge an identity for you? If Ms. Ling finds out, she'll kill me.
10 million.
Thank you, Mr. Huo. Just pretend my earlier complaints were hot air. Ha 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 ha. But Mr. Huo, Ms. Ling has been single for years. You could just pursue her openly. You're the head of the prestigious Huo family, controlling half the economic lifeline of the country, a super rich tycoon. Why pretend to be some country bumpkin?
Shuishu, I love you. Marry me.
Move.
Ling Shuishu, what exactly makes me unworthy of you?
What I want is to control everything. Variables like marriage and feelings have no place in my life plan. Even if I were to marry, I'd find someone weaker than me. I'd never marry a man richer than I am.
This personality? Good. Very like Ms. Ling's.
I heard the Ling Group's board has issues with her lately. Go see what other projects we can give her. Give them all to her. Shut those people up.
Mr. Hu, all these years, you've secretly invested in 90% of the Ling Group's projects. You've made her the richest person in Jiangcheng. Too bad.
These things must never reach Shueshu's ears. Besides, with Shushu's abilities, even without my help, she'd become Jiangcheng's richest person. It's just a matter of time.
Fine, cook then, dressed like some male siren. In the middle of the night. Trying to seduce me?
Good girl, it'll be ready soon.
I don't want to eat. I want something else.
You've been busy all day. You must be hungry. Let's eat first.
I'm the head of this household. From now on, you do what I say. No questions asked. But considering you did it for my health, I'll reluctantly forgive you. Don't let it happen again. Weren't you raised in the countryside? How do you know how to make Western food?
By the way, Mr. Hu, Ms. Ling is very cautious. She might test you again. Be careful how you respond. If you slip up, we'll be in big trouble.
I learned online how to make a romantic dinner. I hope it suits your taste.
You sure know how to please a woman. Not bad. You didn't learn all this just to get close to me, did you?
What?
I had someone look into your background this afternoon, but I couldn't track your whereabouts. Care. To explain?
My hometown address is pretty remote. Most people can't find it. If you want to see it, I can take you there.
He's being so straightforward. It probably isn't a lie. We'll talk about it later. I'm done eating.
Want some dessert?
No. I want something else. Something different. Come here. I'm so full. I wonder if you want to do some digestion exercises with me? Why aren't you asleep yet? Aren't you tired?
Are you tired?
I am tired. Going to sleep.
Before the end of the month, don't you need to get pregnant? Time is tight and the task is heavy. Shouldn't you be making the most of your time?
He bit it so ugly. At least make it heart-shaped. That would be worthy of my neck.
What kind of outrageous talk is this? Ms. Ling, the chairman wants you in the conference room in 5 minutes to discuss the West City Resort project.
Understood. These 2 red envelopes, one is for you and one is for Huoyang Sing. Tell him this is a reward for his hard work last night.
Thank you, Ms. Ling. But Ms. Ling, my cousin's name is Huoyanheng.
Oh, all right then. I like calling him Huoyangxing.
Zhu. Zhu, what happened to your neck?
None of your business. Let go.
I'm sorry. I lost my composure.
Being a live-in son-in-law means knowing your place. If you keep crossing the line like this, don't blame me for being rude.
Hey, look into the man who's been around Ling Shueishu.
Today, Mr. Shen, representing the prestigious Huo family, officially announced the launch of the West City Resort project. Winning this project would not only make our family the top family in Zhongqing, but also connect us with the Huo family. Therefore, we must secure it. Who will take charge?
Grandpa, leave it to me.
Yi, you and Jinhua will handle it.
Some people should think twice before boasting and consider if they even have the capability. Such an important project isn't something she should be handling.
Dad, I know several top domestic engineering teams. They've hinted to me that they can get in touch with the person in charge of this project. I'm confident we can definitely win this project.
That's exactly what you said last time. And we ended up losing over $1 billion. I wonder how much of that loss ended up in your pockets.
It's just a loss of over $1 billion. Can't you just cover it with money? Besides, Yue is your aunt. You should show her some respect. Stop nitpicking her every little mistake.
Over the years, I've cleaned up Ling Yue's messes countless times. Anyway, this project is extremely important. I absolutely will not let her have it.
Ling Kueishu, is that any way to talk to your grandfather? Don't forget, your position as CEO, but the CEO was appointed by him.
Then let me remind you. All these years, every single project that Ling Group has started, I'm the one who gave them all to you. Since I can give them, I can naturally take them back.
Enough! Since you want to do it too, then come up with a concrete proposal and participate in the bidding. As for which of you wins the bid, let Mr. Shen decide.
Dad.
So it's settled then.
Wait. You've been getting more and more out of line lately. This project is a test for you. If you can secure it, you remain CEO of Ling Group. If you fail to secure it, you will immediately step down as CEO. Also, transfer half of your shares to Yue.
Why is it that if I lose so much? If Ling Yue loses, does she get off scot-free?
What, aren't you always boasting about your capabilities? Afraid to take the bet? Then walk out that door. The CEO of Ling Group will be replaced immediately.
Fine, I'll take the bet. I've never lost before. And I won't lose this time either.
Ling Shueishu is a wretch. She can't go a single day without opposing me, can she? Sooner or later, I'll end her life sooner or later.
You, don't be angry for now. I know one of the judges for the West City Resort project. I guarantee we will definitely win this project.
Really? Jinhua, you really are capable?
What a foolish woman. Ling Shueishu, you and the Ling family will be mine sooner or later.
Mr. Huo, Ms. Ling has been set up.
Since they're so confident they can buy off this panel of judges, then have Mr. Shen replace this entire panel for me.
Yes, Mr. Huo. Should I leak some inside information to Ms. Ling? Like the bid price or something?
No need. With Shueshu's skills, as long as the bidding process is fair, she'll definitely win the project.
Understood. I'll get on it right away.
Shueshu, no one will ever bully you again. Mr. Shen, for the West City project bidding meeting, arrange it in Elm Village.
Mr. Huo, why move it out to the countryside all of a sudden?
My wife has never been to my hometown. This is a perfect chance to take her there for a visit.
Yes, Mr. Huo.
Ms. Ling, are you all right? If your dad were here, they wouldn't dare treat you like this.
I'm fine. Ling Group is my parents' life's work. I absolutely cannot let anyone take it away. For this bidding meeting, we have no way out. We have to win.
Mr. Gu, Mr. Shen just replaced a whole panel of judges. Things are really tense right now. This isn't appropriate.
Mr. Zhang, the West City Resort project is worth over 10 billion. Such a juicy piece of business. Don't you want a piece of the action? Just take the money. If I win the bid, you'll get your cut, of course.
You're right, Mr. Gu. In that case, I won't stand on ceremony then. This is the project's base price. At the bidding meeting, I'll put in a good word for you with Mr. Shen and help you secure the project.
Luckily, I know the new judges too. Ling Shueshu. You're going to lose this time.
First time I've seen a bidding meeting held in the countryside. So many bugs here. If they bite my carefully nurtured skin and leave red marks, who's going to be responsible?
Ms. Ling, don't you worry. Our bidding meeting is indoors. Mr. Huo would never let you get bitten and covered in welts.
What? What, Mr. Huo?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
Wait, was that Huo Yanheng I just saw? Must have been my eyes playing tricks on me. There's no way he'd be here.
Ling Hueshu, you actually had the guts to show up. What? Want to know what it feels like to lose to me in front of everyone?
Did you get too much Botox and fillers? Smoothed out your brain along with your wrinkles? When have you ever beaten me?
You're all talk. Don't forget, if you lose today, not only will you be kicked out of Ling Group and give up your CEO position, but you'll also have to give me half your shares. I can't wait to see the look on your face when you lose to me.
What a joke. Who do you think you are? I might lose to someone, but it will never be you.
We'll see about that.
Yeah.
All right, honey, Dad's here.
Grandpa, over here.
No thanks. The bidding conference is about to start. Everyone, please take your seats. Let's welcome Mr. Shen.
Welcome everyone to the West City Resort Bidding Conference. Next, we'll begin the presentations. Please be prepared.
I now declare the presentation session officially open. Let's welcome Ling Group's CEO, Gu Jinhua, to the stage for her presentation. A round of applause.
Hello, esteemed judges. My proposal this time covers a 1,000-acre resort's infrastructure cost of $6 billion. Road construction, landscaping, and recreational facilities cost $4 billion. That's a total of $11 billion.
Ms. Ling, Mr. Gu's proposal this time is actually quite comprehensive.
It's not bad. But compared to mine, it's still far behind. I don't know where Ling Yue gets the confidence to make a bet with me.
For our final presenter, let's welcome the CEO of Ling Group, Ling Shuishu, to the stage for her presentation. A round of applause.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ling Shuishu. My total quote for the 1,000-acre resort is... $1 yuan?
1,000-acre resort and build it for just $1 yuan? Are you out of your mind?
How could this happen? My proposal was tampered with. Ling Yu, was it you?
You made the proposal yourself. What does that have to do with me? Stop acting like a rabid dog, biting everyone in sight.
Ms. Ling, for such an important project you come up with such an outrageous price? I think you're deliberately causing trouble.
Ling Shuishu, today you represent the Ling Group, and you give such an absurd bid? You've completely embarrassed the Ling Group. Get down from there.
Oh no, 1 yuan is just too ridiculous. Even if Mr. Huo dotes on Ms. Ling, this is a loss of tens of billions. How could he possibly agree?
Mr. Huo, you previously assigned this project specifically to Miss Ling. But her bid is just too outrageous. Perhaps you should reconsider.
As long as she's happy. 1 yuan it is.
Ling Shuishu, you submitted such an absurd price. I think you're deliberately sabotaging the bidding. Mr. Shen, I suggest we disqualify her from the bidding.
Mr. Shen, my proposal was sabotaged. Can you give me a few minutes to make an adjustment?
Ling Shuishu. No one has ever changed their bid on the spot at a bidding event. So many people are watching. You might not mind the embarrassment, but the Ling Group does.
Exactly, Ling Shuishu. You always act like such a strong businesswoman. I thought you were so capable. But look, you messed up the bid like this. It's laughable.
Ling Yue, stop stirring up trouble. Grandfather, you know my capabilities. Okay? Ling Yue must be behind this.
You're saying Yue is behind it? Do you have any proof?
Do I even need proof? You know what Ling Yue is like.
No proof, and yet you're so confident? You're the one who's incompetent. You made this huge mess, and now you want to throw mud at me? Don't even think about it.
Fine. Since you want proof, I'll give you proof. Mr. Han, get the surveillance footage from my office. Show it to the chairman.
Yes?
Surveillance? When did you install cameras in your office?
To keep rats from scurrying around and playing dirty tricks in my office. Grandfather, you saw the evidence yourself. Ling Yue framed me on purpose.
I didn't see anything. Mr. Shen, it's about time, isn't it? We should announce the bid results.
Grandfather, what do you mean by this? The evidence is right in front of you. Are you trying to cover for Ling Yue?
You're just incompetent. You can't even protect what's yours. And you have the nerve to come whining to me?
I thought you were just demanding of me. Strict to the point of being harsh. But only today did I realize. You're just biased towards Ling Yue. In your heart, she's your only daughter. You don't care about me.
Enough! In front of all these people, you're screaming like a shrew, just like your useless father. That little grievance of yours, is it more important than the Ling family's reputation?
In your heart, you only care about the Ling family's face. What am I to you? A tool to build wealth for your daughter. Is that it?
So what if you are?
Ling Shuishu, you know you're calling him grandfather, not father. He's my father. Of course he'd protect me. What about your father? Oh, I almost forgot. He's been dead for almost 10 years. Maybe. You should ask him to visit you in a dream and have him come back you up.
Ling Wei, I'll tear your mouth apart.
Enough. Our family has been a laughingstock far too many times already. Today you lost. You lost. Now you must honor the bet. From now on, you are no longer the CEO of Ling Group.
You know perfectly well Ling Yu didn't win fairly, yet you still forced me to honor the bet. To hand over the legacy my parents left behind to a lowlife like her? Someone like you doesn't deserve to be my grandfather.
You...
Ling Guoshu, have you lost your mind? How dare you say such treasonous words?
Zhu, stop being so stubborn. I won this project. Isn't it still a Ling Group's project? We're all family.
Family, huh? You can keep performing this farce. I'm not sticking around. Mr. Han, let's go.
Yes.
Mr. Huo, what do we do now?
Announce the results immediately.
Miss Ling, perhaps you should stay for the announcement. I hereby announce the winner of this bid is Ling Xueshu, President Ling.
Assistant Shen, what did you say?
Ling Guoshu made such an insulting offer to humiliate you, and you still have the nerve to work with her? Is your young master out of his mind?
Assistant Shen, you must be mistaken.
The evidence has been sent to your phone. Every single person who bullied Xueshu earlier will not be spared.
Director Zhang, care to explain your transfer records with Director Gu? You dare to accept bribes from a bidder before the tender opens? You have a death wish?
It wasn't me. It was all Gu Jinhua. He forced me to do it.
Don't you dare frame me.
Save your words for the police. Take him away.
I had nothing to do with it. Let go of me.
Chairman Ling, since you don't want to handle your family affairs, I handled them for you. Now, do you have any objections to President Ling winning the bid?
Assistant Shen, you're joking. How could I possibly have any objections? I too am delighted to see Xiao Shui win.
Useless. This is your guaranteed project win. If you hadn't ruined my plan, how could I have lost? How did I end up with such a good for nothing?
If you two want to fight, take it outside. At your age, don't make a spectacle of yourselves here. I seem to recall someone saying
that if you could win, you'd give me half your shares as a gift.
A bet's a bet. Hand them over.
Oh, Xiao Shui, we're all family. It was just a joke. No need to take it so seriously.
Family? A joke? Then why, when I was losing earlier, did you all wish I were dead? But when you lose, you try every excuse? If you don't want to honor it, I'll start a live broadcast for the whole internet. Stand downstairs at Ling Group and demand Ling Yue hand over the share transfer agreement. By then, let's see where you'll hide your face.
Fine, I'll give it.
Assistant Shen. Assistant Shen.
Mr. Ling, is there anything else?
Of course there is. I bid one yuan today, and you still let me win the contract. You're losing billions just to play along with me. There's definitely something fishy going on.
Ah, Mr. Ling, I'm just conveying the order. It was our young master's decision.
Your young master? Could it be that legendary? Sickly, fat and ugly, reclusive but filthy rich, mysterious heir of the prestigious Hua family? What's that noise inside?
It's nothing. Mr. Ling, the West City project is very important to you. You got it. That's all that matters. Why dig deeper?
You two don't know each other, yet he's giving up billions for no reason. Aren't you worried? It couldn't be. Your young master thinks I'm pretty, and he's trying to buy his way into my pants?
Mr. Ling, is it possible that our young master is just a hopeless romantic?
I get it. Your young master must have a crush on me. Too bad, I'm already married, and I like handsome men. Even if I weren't married, I'd never be interested in your young master. Tell him to give up.
Merling?
All right. No need to explain. I'll make it clear to your young master myself. If he thinks he can get to me with money, not a chance.
Hey, Mr. Ling. Mr. Ling.
What are you so nervous about? Hui Yanhing, what are you doing here?
I heard you were coming to Yushu Village for the bidding meeting. This is my hometown. Thought I'd come see you.
See? He's my man. Handsome with an 8-pack. Tell your young master to give up on this idea. I'll redo the proposal tomorrow. The price will be at the normal market rate. We won't take advantage of you. Let's go. Let's go home.
Useless. The old man cares deeply about this project. Losing the project is one thing, but if it makes the old man warm up to Ling Shuishu again, if it comes to that, none of us will have it easy.
Yue. Losing this project was indeed unexpected, but I have a plan to make the old man dislike Ling Shuishu even more.
What plan? Drive.
Secretary Han.
Xiao Shui, about the West City Resort project. Since Assistant Shen wants to work with you, you should redo the proposal, submit a new quote. Don't make a joke with a $1 bid again.
I don't need your reminder. Just keep your own daughter in line.
You. Forget it. Since you just secured this project, I won't argue with you. That guy next to you, is he your boyfriend?
Grandfather, I haven't had the chance to visit you yet.
Enough. Jinhua has already shown me your file. I'll give you two choices. Either get a vasectomy and be Xiao Shui's lover, or cut ties with the father and keep the child. A poor country bumpkin like you is not worthy of entering the Ling family.
What if I refuse both?
How dare you?
Grandfather, you're overstepping.
Ling Shuishu. Have I been too lenient with you? I introduced you to so many rich heirs and you turned them all down. Now you're with some penniless nobody? A useless man like him, what good is he to our family?
If Mr. Huo reveals his true identity, you'd be scared to death.
Grandfather, I have a house and land back in the countryside too.
Enough. This marriage I do not approve.
Am I the one picking a man or are you? Stop with the you. He has a name, it's Huo Yanhing, and he's now my legal husband. He's also the primary beneficiary of my will, 2 spots ahead of you. Also, we're already registered. We've done everything, proper or not. Next step, we're having a child. If there's nothing else, that's all.
Sir, this time you seem to have come down rather hard on Miss Shuishu.
She's had it too easy these past years. She needs her pride taken down a peg. I just didn't expect Assistant Shen to hand this project to her. Caught me completely off guard.
So, should we still continue to temper Miss Shuishu?
Let's see after the West City project is done. Ling Yue spent 10 years and still didn't become what I wanted. Now, all my hopes rest on Xiao Shui. I just hope things go as planned. Let's go.
Shuishu. Grandpa didn't seem to like me much just now.
You're my man. Why do you care what he thinks? Let's head back to Zhengcheng.
Boss Ling, the car broke down. We probably can't go back tonight.
The car broke down? Then call someone to fix it.
It's dark now. The repairman can't come.
Fine. We'll rough it here for the night. When can it be fixed?
When?
I'm asking you, why are you looking at me?
3 days. 3 days? It'll definitely be fixed.
That long?
Hey, Boss Ling, the project's settled anyway. A few days off won't hurt.
Yeah, okay. Hey, Shuishu, didn't you say you wanted to see my place? Perfect timing. I'll take you to my home today.
Oh.
Let's go.
Not bad. Come here. Today? Why are you so quiet?
Because I want you to call me husband.
You want me to call you husband? Then you have to... give me a child.
Miss Ling Shuishu is still in Yushu Village. I heard she's staying a few more days.
She's still in that dump of a village? Since she doesn't want to leave, then let her die there.
Understood. Son-in-law, about Miss...
After we tie up Ling Xueshu, we'll fake her death to report back. The most crucial part is the man by her side. I want him dead.
Yes, sir.
Wait. Remember, you're Ling Yue's man. If anything goes wrong, you know who to pin it on. Otherwise, your daughter...
I understand.
You're awake. Did you sleep well last night?
Well enough, just a bit hungry. Is there anything to eat at home?
We have all kinds of food here. It's just that you have to catch it fresh.
What do you mean? Are you saying you want me to catch a pig?
Can you do it?
Me? Are you doubting me? This CEO is skilled in both skydiving and piloting planes and proficient in boxing and marathons. Catching a pig should be a piece of cake. Let me change my clothes. This outfit isn't suitable.
Wow, who is that? She's so pretty, such beautiful curls.
All right, Mr. Measureling.
Remember to record the whole thing for me later. Pay attention to the angle and lighting, and get some close-ups of my expressions.
Yes? What did Mr. Ling
Catch
want
the
me
pig.
to film again? Oh, catch the pig. Wait, catch the pig?
Wow.
Here I come, little piggy. Oh my god. Stay right there. Heng, I caught it. Here, help me take a couple of pictures.
All right, Mr. Ling.
See, I told you I could catch the pig. Here.
Hey.
This is the pig that I, Ling Xueshu, caught.
Okay, go get cleaned up.
Now this feels like a family. I'm going to wash my hands. Catching a pig? Anyone can do that.
Ms. Ling, stop struggling. You can't get out of this.
Ms. Ling. What, Ms. Ling? My surname is Huo. You've got the wrong person.
Ms. Ling, cut the act. Your face and videos are on every billboard in Zhongcheng. I'm not blind. How could I mistake you?
Being too famous isn't always a good thing. Since that's the case, why don't we have a proper talk? I don't care who hired you to kidnap me. Just let me go, and whatever they're paying you, I'll give you 10 times that.
Agree to her terms. Have Huo Yanheng come alone. Someone will take care of him.
Deal. But I want the money first, then I release her.
3 strangers easily broke into my home and took Shueshu. I paid you so much to protect her. Is this how you do your job?
Mr. Huo, it's my fault for not watching Ms. Ling closely. It's all my fault.
Enough. Assistant Shen, immediately mobilize all the special security personnel from the family. Mobilize the whole village to search. Also, have the tracking team locate Shueshu's phone. Within 1 hour, we must find her.
Yes, sir.
Honey, the young mistress is missing in our village. Quick, ask your friends. See if anyone spotted a car with unfamiliar plates entering the village today.
Son, it's bad. The young mistress was kidnapped by some villagers from outside. Check the village surveillance footage right away. See who it is with such nerve.
Sweetie, get all the village drones in the air. Find the young mistress, before the young master loses his temper.
Shueshu, where are you?
Huo Yanheng, if you want to save Ling Shueshu in half an hour, come alone with a check for 50 million to Yushu Village, the hills 1 kilometer northwest. Remember, come alone.
Young master, it's too dangerous for you to go alone. Let me go instead.
The kidnappers know my name and specifically asked for me. They're clearly targeting me.
But...
Enough. I'll drive there first. You two split into 2 teams and circle around from the back. Once the timing is right, rescue her immediately.
Yes.
Hey, this is my mother's birthday gift to me. You got it dirty. You have to stay alive and pay me back. Got it?
Shueshu, you saved my life 10 years ago. This time, it's my turn to save you. Get out of my way.
You're not getting past this road. Someone paid us to send you to your grave. Brothers, get him!
Why did you let him come alone? Don't tell me. I'm not your only target. Huo Yanheng is too? Talk. Who sent you? Still watching? Could it be your boss is here overseeing things personally? Let me guess who it is. Ling Yue. No. If it were Ling Yue, she'd just get rid of me. Someone who dares to lay a hand on Huo Yanheng. Could it be Gu Jinhua?
That woman is indeed clever. If she gets out alive, it might affect my plan to take over Ling Corp. Take care of her, Moher. Make it clean.
Mr. Ling, being too smart isn't a good thing. On your way to the underworld, don't blame me.
What are you doing? Let go. Help! Help me! Let go of me! Help!
Shueshu. Grab him. Don't let him get away. Kid, you're pretty good in a fight. We can't beat you. But holding you back for a few minutes is no problem. Just wait to collect your woman's corpse.
Shoo.
Let me go.
Stop yelling. No one's coming to save you. That pretty boy husband of yours will be joining you soon enough. Die.
Young Master. Young Master, are you okay?
Watch them. I'll go save Shueshu. Shu.
Young Master, what happened?
Mr. Huo and Mr. Ling must be in trouble. Let's go save them quickly.
No.
Hey. Huo Yanheng,
You?
you bunch of useless idiots. And you thought you could kill me? Oh, right. Do you have your phone? Help me record a video of me beating up these kidnappers.
Oh.
Hurry up! How do I look? Is this pose cool?
Cool. Weren't you kidnapped? What's going on?
Well,
Run!
who said you could run?
Grab them!
Young Master. You, Mr. Ling.
Assistant Shen, what are you doing here?
Young Master.
What's going on?
Young Master, we found Mr. Ling. He's safe and sound.
Turn that damn walkie-talkie off right now. I don't want to have anything to do with your young master.
Turn it off. What are you holding?
Your hand, what happened?
It's nothing. Just ran into a little trouble on the way here.
What? Afraid something happens to your sugar daddy and you won't get paid? Don't worry. You'll get every penny I owe you.
Do you really think I'm worried about you because of the money?
Then why?
I like you. I'm worried you'll get hurt.
I think you like my money more. I may be a little full of myself, but I'm not stupid. It's only been half a month. How could you possibly like me already? If you want money, just say so. Don't beat around the bush.
Mr. Huo, please don't be angry. I know that even a dozen Mr. Lings combined aren't as wealthy as you, but you must remember, Mr. Ling doesn't like people richer than her.
Do you think I don't know that?
Assistant Shen, hand this man over to me. I'm going to question him thoroughly.
I was wrong.
The young mistress is terrifying. Old Han, you better keep your identity hidden. Otherwise,
If you don't talk, no one will think you're mute.
Sushu Huan says it was Ling Yue who did it. Do you really believe that?
You think I'm as dumb as Ling Yue? Of course I know it was Gu Jinhua. But he's clearly trying to pin the blame on Ling Yue, so I'll just have to take it out on her. Secretary Han, where is Ye Ling Yue now?
Oh, it's Miss Ling Yu's birthday today. She should be at the old mansion tonight.
It's her birthday today? Then I'll have to prepare a special gift for her.
Welcome. Take it easy. Welcome.
Yue. This is the CEO of Jiangcheng Real Estate, Mr. Pei Hao. The raw materials for the West City Resort are all supplied by him.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Pei. I've heard so much about you. Butler, come here. Take Mr. Pei inside.
Right this way, Mr. Pei.
Who is this guy?
He's a big deal. All the raw materials in Jiangcheng go through him. Besides, with Ling Shuishu dead, if your father knows you've built the West City Resort, then he can hand over the Ling family business to you with peace of mind. Right?
Jinhua, I'm falling more and more in love with you.
Yue, stop showing off your love for your husband. Everyone's here. Time to cut the cake.
Coming.
Ling Yue.
Ling Huoshu, how are you still alive?
Xiaoxi, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm here to help you guys cut the cake.
Guards, seize this crazy woman.
Ling Yue, I'll make sure your birthday and death anniversary fall on the same day.
Ah.
Boss. Boss, what are you doing here?
Ling Suoshu, if you dare touch me, Dad won't let you get away with it.
Haven't you been weaned yet? Still need Grandpa to come out and fight your battles? When you hired people to kill me, you should have known this day would come. Die!
Ah.
Stop!
Father, Ling Xueshu has gone mad. She tried to kill me. You have to arrest her.
Quite the little liar, aren't you? You're the one who hired people to hurt me first, and now you're turning it around on me. If I weren't so lucky, my ashes would already be in an urn and delivered right to you. And delivered right to you.
Distinguished guests, my sincerest apologies. The Ling family now must attend to some private matters. I must ask everyone to please leave now.
Xiaoshui, you claim Ling Yue hired someone to kill you. What proof do you have?
Of course I have proof. Secretary Han, bring him in. Talk. Who ordered you to do this? Speak.
Okay, I'll talk. It was Miss Ling Yue who ordered me to do it. If you don't believe me, check my phone.
Ling Yue. What is the meaning of this?
Dad, let me explain. It was Huan. He's the one who put me up to this. Dad, you have to believe me.
You disgrace! Xiaoshui, she's your own niece. How could you do this to her?
You seem quite practiced at this. This probably wasn't your first time, was it? Could it be my parents' car accident? Did you have a hand in that too?
Brother, it's snowing. Go pick up my sister-in-law. Drive carefully.
You go back inside.
Miss, the brake fluid in the young master's car has been drained.
Good. Brother, you were in my way. I'll take good care of my little niece. Your parents' deaths were thoroughly investigated 10 years ago. It was an accident. Don't you dare make such baseless accusations.
Lingya. I was just joking. Why so nervous?
Enough. Xiaoshui, your parents' case is closed. It was an accident. Do not bring it up again. As for Ling Yue's attempt on Xiaoshui's life, effective immediately. All her shares in the Ling Group are to be revoked. Her name will be removed from the Ling Group. From now on, she is permanently barred from any involvement in the company.
Dad, you can't kick me out of the company.
Besides...
Yue, that's enough. Let's go home.
Wait. What we said before about whoever has a child first gets to inherit the Ling Group still stands.
Ling Hueshu, you haven't won yet. As long as I have a child before you do, I can still turn this around. No matter the cost, I must have a child before Ling Xueshu does.
Fine.
Wait. Xiaoshui, since we just mentioned your parents, let me tell you why I didn't let your father inherit the Ling Group back then. To become the Ling family heir, you're not ruthless enough.
You have to become like me. It seems Ling Yue isn't giving up yet. We need to speed things up.
Speed what up?
The baby making, of course. Let's go home.
Sir, these two are fighting over the inheritance to this extent. Aren't you going to stop them?
Why should I stop them? Only the victor who survives the battle is the most qualified heir. The fiercer the fight, the better.
President Ling, you've been looking so exhausted lately.
I don't know. You mentioned the West City Resort project. What about it?
President Ling, you're not pregnant, are you?
President Ling, please wait here. The blood test results will be out soon.
President Pei, regarding the construction materials, I can offer you a discount.
Why did the IVF fail again?
Miss, IVF has a failure rate by nature. Plus, you've been stressed lately.
Excuses. A bunch of quacks. Useless.
President Ling, your report.
Ling Queshu's test report. Ling Queshu, even if you get pregnant before me, giving birth safely won't be so easy.
Shueshu, I made a whole table of food, all your favorites. Try some.
There's something I need to tell you. Secretary Han.
Sueshu, you're pregnant. This is my and Shueshu's child.
Seeing you so happy, I almost don't have the heart to remind you. Our contract should be terminated.
What did you say?
Our marriage was always meant to result in a pregnancy. Now that I am pregnant, naturally, it's time for a divorce.
I don't agree.
One must keep their promises. You can't just ignore the terms of the agreement.
It's not that I don't want to honor our deal. It's just...
Your $30 million will be transferred to your account in full. Secretary Han, arrange the transfer immediately. Take him away.
Shueshu, it's not about the money. I want to say... After all this time together, don't you have any feelings for me at all?
Of course not.
President Ling, maybe we should...
Do you want to be fired?
Cousin, let's just go for now.
It's suddenly so quiet here. It really feels a bit strange. You taught me not to be swayed by emotions. And I did it.
Mr. Hu, it's getting late. That's enough. Let me take you home first.
Home? Didn't I just get kicked out? What home?
Sai, I never expected Ms. Ling is even more heartless than a machine.
She rejects emotions. But it's okay. She wants a career. Then I'll give her a career. She dislikes weakness. Then I'll hide my identity to put her at ease. She rejects emotions. Then I'll warm her heart up first. Warm it up, and then squeeze my way in. Someday I'll make her accept me.
But... Mr. Huo, given Ms. Ling's personality, if she finds out one day, that everything she has now was given by you, she might not thank you for it.
Exactly. What I've done, and my identity, must never be known to her.
Hey, if one day Ms. Ling understands your good intentions, that would be great.
The road to winning her back is long and arduous.
Ling Xuexu. Oh, Ling Xuexu. What's wrong with you? You're not actually falling for Huo Yanheng, are you? I've been sleeping alone for over 20 years and never had insomnia. How come after just a few months with him, I can't sleep the moment he's gone? No, there's no way I could like Huo Yanheng. I just haven't enjoyed the feeling of being single for too long. Right. I need to rediscover that single life feeling. Folding 1,000 paper cranes? Tying red ribbons. I can feel it. The single life feeling is coming back. I believe tonight will definitely bring sweet dreams.
Whoa, Ms. Ling? What happened to you?
Oh. Didn't sleep well.
Oh.
Right. Was the $30 million transferred to Huo Yanheng?
Well, according to the agreement, you can only transfer the funds after the divorce. Ms. Ling, you're not planning to pay early, are you? Please don't. Once the money's sent, there's no turning back. Mr. Huo would kill me.
No. Just proceed as originally planned.
Ling Xuexu, care to explain?
What's there to explain? Secretary Han, didn't I tell you that Ling Yue was fired from the Ling Group? Didn't you tell security that Ling Yue and dogs aren't allowed in?
Dad, look at her.
Don't make things worse. Zhu Shu, let me ask you. Why did Mr. Pei from Zhangcheng Real Estate suddenly stop supplying raw materials to our Ling Group?
When did this happen?
Dad, look at her. She doesn't even know what's going on with the company. It's all because someone's crazy antics spread all over Zhangcheng. Now, any sane person before working with the Ling Group has to think twice about whether their life is tough enough.
Now the West City Resort project is stalled. The entire construction schedule will be delayed. When that happens, we'll have to pay 5 times the penalty. Tell me, what are we going to do?
That can't be. I already had an agreement with him. Why would he suddenly go back on his word?
Can't do anything right, only make things worse.
Ling Yue, do you think I'm letting you off easy?
If you're so good at throwing your weight around here, go deal with Mr. Pei. Because of this mess, the Ling Group is now losing millions every single day. Are you just sitting around doing nothing as CEO? Dad, I don't think she can come up with any solution. Jinhua is actually quite close with Mr. Pei. Why not let him go?
I have a plan. I'll talk to Mr. Pei myself. I will handle this.
I'm giving you 3 days. If you don't fix this in 3 days, your position as CEO will be given to someone else.
Secretary Han, touch up my makeup.
Mr. Pei, Ling Xuexu will be paying us a visit soon. We'll stick to the plan.
Don't worry. Making things difficult for Ling Xuexu? Dealing with women is something I'm good at. Boss, everything's been done as you requested. Pretend to cooperate with Ling Yue and deliberately give your wife a hard time. So now what do we do?
Just as we agreed, you meet with Xuexu. Tell her if she wants to continue the cooperation. She can't get a divorce for 3 years.
Seriously, boss? What kind of demand is that? Hey, boss. Fine, I'll tell her. But what if she doesn't agree?
If she refuses, stand firm and refuse to cooperate. Remember, this condition is the final bottom line. You control the entire raw material supply in Jiangcheng. As long as you stand firm on the condition, given Shueshu's personality, she will back down. Remember, you absolutely cannot reveal my identity. Shueshu, if you think you can divorce me, I won't give you that chance.
Secretary Han, do you feel like someone's watching us?
No, not at all. Mr. Ling, the elevator's here. Mr. Pei is waiting for us.
Mr. Ling, please have a seat.
Mr. Pei, I know you love tea. A small token of my appreciation.
That's very thoughtful of you, Mr. Ling. Let's get straight to the point.
Mr. Pei, as you know, Zhongcheng Real Estate has always been a key partner of the Ling Group. The West City project is also a key development project for the group. So, based on the previous year's budgets, I'm adding another 5%.
Mr. Ling, this past year, adding over $1 billion to the budget has truly shown me your sincerity.
Partnerships should be mutually beneficial. If you think my proposal is acceptable, then the contract...
Let's not rush that. Our partnership has one condition. I have one condition.
What condition?
Within the next 3 years, Mr. Ling, you must guarantee a stable marital relationship. No divorce. If you agree, I'll sign the contract right now.
What the hell kind of ridiculous demand is that? Mr. Pei, you must be joking. My marital status won't affect our partnership.
Mr. Ling, I'm not joking. If you don't agree, the contract is off the table.
Mr. Pei, to reject me for this reason is a bit childish, don't you think?
Since you're the one seeking this partnership, you'll play by my rules.
Forcing a partnership to interfere with my private life is a bit too overbearing, isn't it? I refuse to believe that besides your company, I can't find a better raw material supplier.
Ling Shueshu. In all of Jiangcheng, without my approval, no one will dare supply you with raw materials. If you walk out that door today, even if you come begging on your knees later, I won't work with you.
I'll be damned if I kneel to you.
Ling Shueshu.
So, Shueshu, did he agree?
Boss, this isn't following the script. That woman doesn't respond to threats at all. She just stood up and left. She even threw water in my face.
What?
Boss, what do we do now?
What do we do? Go find her and bring her back. Get the contract signed.
Huh? What about the no divorce condition?
Since we can't control her, we'll just have to suck it up and accept it. Go now.
Okay.
Shueshu, you're something else.
Mr. Ling, we only have 3 days. If we cancel the deal with Mr. Pei, all operations at Ling Group will grind to a halt. The chairman will definitely ask for your resignation.
I know. We've already offended him. Pei Hao won't come crawling back to us. Let's head back to the office first.
Well. If it isn't our great CEO, Mr. Ling, here to talk business with Mr. Pei. Judging by the look of it, it didn't go well, did it?
A good dog doesn't block the path. Get lost.
Hey, Ling Shueshu, all you can do now is talk tough. If you don't secure the contract in 3 days, you're out. And then I'll make sure your fate is worse than mine.
You know there are still 3 days left. Time's not up yet. Why are you barking?
Let me tell you something. Mr. Pei already agreed to work with me. Forget 3 days? You won't get it in 3 months, got it?
Mr. Ling.
Mr. Pei is still busy.
Mr. Ling, we can discuss the partnership further. Don't leave just yet.
Mr. Pei, didn't you promise me you'd never work with Ling Shueshu? What's this all about?
Who do you think you are? How dare you question my decisions? Get out of my way.
Pei, you're playing me.
Get off me! Mr. Ling, I've given it some more thought. Let's continue our partnership.
Did he just lose his mind? Mr. Pei, this sudden change, what's the meaning of this? Let me tell you something. That condition about not divorcing for 3 years, I will never agree to it.
Fine, don't agree then. It's your call.
Pei how?
Who are you? Can't you see I'm discussing business with Mr. Ling? Security, throw this guy out.
You pay, you'll pay for this. Don't touch me. Let go. Pei, you're going to regret this.
Mr. Pei, what you just said, is it true?
It's true. Truer than true gold. Tomorrow, I'll come to Ling Corp, myself to sign the contract. Please don't cancel the deal. Mr. Ling. Mr. Ling, it's a deal. Mr. Ling, no backing out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you tomorrow.
What's suddenly wrong with him? He was just up there, like this, and this. Now he's like this, and this. Has he lost his marbles?
Who cares? As long as we get the deal done.
True enough. I was so mad I forgot my bag. Secretary Han, bring the car to the main entrance.
Shueshu didn't notice anything off, right? My current identity can't be revealed to her yet.
Don't worry, boss. Mr. Ling didn't suspect a thing.
The tea is ready.
Huo Yanheng, what are you doing here? And dressed. Like that?
Shueshu,
Okay, I get it. I never thought you'd go this far just to make money. You're really adaptable, aren't you?
What?
Mr. Ling, you have a sharp eye. He does work for me, and I'm very pleased with him.
Mr. Pei, this card has $200,000. It's to buy out your relationship. Don't have any contact with him from now on.
Buy out our relationship? What relationship do we have?
Huo Yanheng, can't you find a decent job? Even if you don't care about yourself, think about how it'll affect the child in the future.
What decent job? No, Shueshu. You might have misunderstood. Pei Hao, Mr. Pei and I are just in a normal boss-employee relationship.
You'd better be.
Shueshu, looks like you still care about me quite a bit. If you're worried about my job outside, why don't you just let me move back in? How about it?
Not a chance. Your $30 million will be wired to your account. Don't take this kind of job again. See you at the Civil Affairs Bureau in 30 days.
I'm here.
Something's off.
Mr. Ling, what's wrong?
Assistant Shen's behavior just now was really strange. Something just doesn't feel right. Secretary Han, tonight I want you to investigate Huo Yanheng's background and family history thoroughly and report to me. I have a feeling he's not quite right.
Oh, yes, Mr. Ling. Mr. Ling?
You've got some nerve, Pei Hao. How dare you lie to me? I won't let you off the hook today.
Boss, your wife is finally gone. Just now, she scared me to death.
Boss. Who is that guy?
Boss, so what's the plan?
I'll figure something out. I'll stay by Shueshu's side. You and Secretary Han will keep your current roles. Prepare the contracts. Make sure Shueshu breaks through from a net worth of 300 billion to 400 billion, securing her spot as the richest.
I heard from Assistant Shen that you've been investing behind the scenes all these years. helping Ms. Ling become the richest. But she still thinks you're just a male model. What are you really after?
10 years ago, if she hadn't saved me, I'd be dead. As long as she's happy, it's all worth it.
Given Ms. Ling's personality, if she finds out that all her success came from you, she definitely won't be happy.
So these things must never reach her ears. Understood?
Understood.
So Huo Yanheng is the mysterious young master of the prestigious Huo family. How come Ling Xueshu at such a young age gets a man who asks for nothing in return, while I, Ling Yo, have to fight for everything? Why? She, Ling Xueshu, thinks her career took off all these years because of her own hard work. If she finds out that behind all of this, Huo Yanheng has been helping her, with her arrogant and proud nature, she won't be grateful. Instead, she'll break up with Huo Yanheng. What a pleasant surprise. Huo Yanheng just said that Ling Xueshu saved him 10 years ago. Could it be that time?
Mom, Dad, it's all my fault. I shouldn't have saved that person.
So Huo Yanheng is the one Ling Xueshu saved 10 years ago. Ling Xueshu has always believed that saving that person caused her parents' fatal car accident. And now that person is her husband. Such an interesting story. How can we keep it from Ling Xueshu? Dad, your birthday banquet is in a few days. Let Xueshu bring her man to join us.
Mr. Huo, Mr. Ling asked me to investigate your entire background and assets. He seems to be suspicious of you.
Follow the contingency plan. Give her the documents.
Understood?
Secretary Han and Huo Yanheng are cousins. Having him investigate Huo Yanheng will likely lead to some concealment. Look into someone for me.
Xueshu.
Don't say anything yet.
Xueshu. Did something happen?
Huo Yanheng? You've been acting for so long. Aren't you tired?
Xueshu, what are you talking about?
Today, you and Pei Hao. Your behavior was way too suspicious. I hired a private investigator to look into you.
And what did you find out?
Nothing unusual. But that's just it. Your background is too clean. That's exactly what makes it so unbelievable. Huo Yanheng, you'd better not be lying to me.
Xueshu, you've already investigated me. I'm definitely in the clear.
Mr. Ho, Mr. Ling just called. He wants me to investigate your background. What should we do?
Follow the prepared plan. Give him that to settle it.
Yes, Mr. Hu.
Luckily, I've already bribed every private investigator in Jiangcheng.
Move, I'm going home.
Hey, Xueshu. I made you some chicken soup and some herbs to nourish your body. The early stages of pregnancy can be very uncomfortable. I already checked with the doctor. All of this is safe to eat.
Huo Yanheng, we're in the cooling off period before the divorce. Stop pulling at me. I have my own professional doctors and a team of chefs. I don't need any of this from you.
Xueshu, grandfather said, you have to give birth to the child first, before you can inherit the Ling family fortune. The early stages of pregnancy are very unstable. Just let me take care of you until the baby is born.
Not necessary. I have money. I can hire a professional team. And there are plenty of men in all of Jiangcheng who'd love to help take care of my child. More than I can count. I don't need you.
Xueshu, hey, you just said, You have no standards for the man taking care of you. Then why not choose me? What's the difference between me and any other man? Why go through the trouble of divorcing me?
Ling Xueshu, you need to be ruthless. You have to cut off any hope he has. I'm bored. Is that reason good enough? Move. I'm going home.
Hey. Xueshu. No matter what, we're not divorced yet. Even if I don't take care of you, the child isn't yours alone. I have an obligation to care for him. I'm living nearby. If you need anything, just call me.
Living near me? The neighborhoods around here are all multi-million-dollar luxury compounds. I haven't even transferred the $30 million to his account yet. Where did he get the money to buy a house? Huayanheng. So this is what you meant by living near me?
But you won't let me stay inside the house, and the rent is too expensive around here. So I thought about it, and a tent is the most cost-effective option.
If you want to live in a tent, go set it up at your own place. This is my property. Pack your things and get out.
Hey, don't be mad. I'll move, okay? Don't work yourself up.
Huayanheng, I told you to move out. And you're still squatting in my place?
I did move out. This is a public area. That's not okay either.
Of course it's not okay. Get out of here now.
No way. This isn't your property. What right do you have to kick me out?
Fine, Huayanheng. Don't think I can't deal with you. You're forcing my hand. Secretary Han, buy up all the property rights for the entire villa area I live in. Yes. Immediately.
Oh, right away, Mr. Ling.
Secretary Han, you have 10 minutes. Buy all the land and property rights within a 100-mile radius centered on Xueshu Villa, and tell her boss the land isn't for sale.
Mr. Huo, you and Mr. Ling are having your little gods fighting war. Could you please not drag this poor worker bee into it?
You have 9 minutes and 50 seconds left.
I'll get on it right now. Mr. Ling, I contacted the developer of your community, offered 3 times the price, but they just won't sell.
They don't even want free money? I get it. Let me think of another way. Hello, security. There's someone loitering near my place who won't leave. Come and shoo him away.
Miss Ling, we checked. He's your husband. Your marital issues are better sorted out between yourselves.
Hey, you.
Remember this. You're there today to deliver a partnership proposal. Watch what you say. Don't you dare blow your cover. Got it?
Got it.
Secretary Han, you're not telling me that in just one night, this many projects came looking to partner up? Does Zhangcheng have no competition anymore?
There is competition. President Huo just took care of them all to make you the richest person. President Huo went all out. Huh? Oh, right, President Ling. These contracts, total 40 billion. Once you sign them, you'll instantly become Zhangcheng's youngest female richest person.
Really?
President Ling, I'm here to sign the contract.
You're too kind, President Pei. The contract is ready for you. And these people are?
These are my friends. They are also here to discuss partnerships with you.
Hello, President Ling. We heard you're incredibly capable. So, we brought the contracts with us. Please take a look.
These companies? They trust me this much? They don't even look at the proposals. Just hand over the contracts directly?
Oh, they all heard that the West City Resort project went incredibly smoothly. That's why they came to partner with you, right?
President Pei. Secretary Han. You two aren't in cahoots, are you?
Director Ling, you're such a joker. How could I possibly be in cahoots with Secretary Han?
The cooperation went way too smoothly. There's definitely something fishy going on. Since that's the case, Secretary Han, please take these bosses to the conference room to rest first. I'll join you as soon as I finish my current work.
Ah, yes, Director Ling. Let's go.
Check the contracts that were delivered today. Yes, check every single one. Make it quick. Director Pei, are you messing with me all? And you still say you're not in on it together? Luckily, I did some checking. Only then did I find out that the companies that came today are all backed by Assistant Shen and that mysterious young master's subsidiaries. Don't you have some explaining to do?
This? In all the world, what are the odds of such a coincidence? These are all my old clients. Who would have thought they had this kind of connection?
Director Ling, I'm truly innocent here. All these contracts were brought in by the business department. With my measly little courage, how would I dare to deceive you?
Really? Then why would that mysterious rich kid do this? First, he practically gave me the West City Resort project for peanuts. And now he's pulling this stunt.
There's definitely something wrong with him.
Could it be? I knew he had his eye on me. I've already clearly told Assistant Shen before I'm married. I rejected his advances. Maybe he heard I'm getting a divorce and is trying to win me over by throwing money at me again. Oh well, my charm just can't be contained.
Since that young master has already delivered a fat piece of meat right to your lips, how about we continue our cooperation?
No. Knowing full well he has ulterior motives towards me, how can I continue to cooperate? Besides, with my abilities, do I need someone else to cut off their own flesh to feed me? I want to rely on my own strength to rightfully become the richest woman. Secretary Han, see our guest out.
You should head back for now. Ha 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 ha.
Ah, Secretary Han. You know, I could clearly make a living on my abilities, yet I'm also this beautiful. No wonder people just can't seem to forget about me.
Ling Jiashu, you really are foolish. You're mistaking someone else's charity for your own ability.
Ling Yi, what are you doing here? You just won't go away, will you? You've already lost everything you own to me. And you still have the nerve to show your face around here? You've got some thick skin.
God, I was so stupid. How come I never doubted it before? How come you always get so lucky, managing to dodge disaster again and again? Now I finally get it. Turns out you've had someone backing you up all along.
What do you mean? What do you mean someone's helping me?
You've been running the company for 3 years, but Ling's market value has increased nearly 100-fold. You think all of that came from your own hard work?
What are you trying to say?
What am I trying to say? Tomorrow is your grandfather's birthday banquet. Remember to bring your little man along with you. When the time comes, you'll understand.
You come here spouting a bunch of nonsense, and now you're giving me orders? Who I bring to the banquet is none of your business. Hello, Grandpa.
Tomorrow night, bring that poor guy with you to the old house.
Grandpa, I can just go by myself.
The whole city knows you're married now. Showing up to the birthday banquet alone just wouldn't look right. Anyway, I don't care what's going on between you two, but in front of others, you can't embarrass me.
Ling, what exactly are you scheming?
I haven't done a thing, but what I'm going to announce at the banquet tomorrow is very important to you. You absolutely must be there. Ling Xueshu, someone as proud as you, if you found out everything you have was given by Huo Yanheng, the two of you would probably turn on each other right then and there. Tomorrow's scene is going to be quite entertaining.
Yue. You haven't been answering my calls these past few days, and you haven't come home. What have you been up to?
Whatever it is, it's none of your business, you loser. You useless bum living off me, you're completely worthless. Once I finished off Ling Xueshu, you're next to get kicked to the curb. Worthless.
Woman. I was going to wait a few more days, but it looks like the plan needs to move up. The Ling family is about to get a new name.
Should we give him a ride?
Playing the victim again. Don't bother with him. Let's go.
Drive.
Xueshu, I knew you cared about me.
You don't get any ideas. I'm just afraid Grandpa will get suspicious. Honestly, It's freezing out, and you didn't even wear a warm coat. Yet you're clutching this thing in your hands like it's some precious treasure. What could be more important than yourself?
This is for the most important woman in my life. She means more to me than I do to myself.
Huo Yanheng.
What?
Don't forget, even though we're in the cooling off period before divorce, we're not officially divorced yet. You'd better not stir up any scandalous news that could damage my reputation.
Hey, I knew it. You, for the sake of looking good, would never wear anything warm. During pregnancy, staying warm is the most important thing.
So, the woman he was talking about was me. Oh, right. That ginger chicken soup you made before? It actually made me feel pretty good after I drank it. Do you have the recipe?
Yeah, I'll write it down for you when I get back.
I'm very busy with work. No time to cook. You'd better cook it and bring it to me.
Fine.
Get away, get away, get away!
President Huo, President Ling's attitude towards you lately seems to be softening a bit.
From now on, prepare more ingredients for making soups for me. Also, I've imported a batch of rare medicinal herbs from abroad. Replace all the tea Xueshu drinks with this. Hey, you have to be very careful. Don't let Xueshu find out you're working for me.
President Huo, you can rest assured.
Huo Yanheng. What's so great about a cold woman like Ling Xueshu? What's so great about her? That makes you so devoted? But it doesn't matter. Tonight, when I tell Ling Xueshu your true identity, let's see how she treats you then.
Come.
Master, Shushu is here.
Zushu. Everyone, this is my granddaughter, Ling Xueshu. She is the current president of Ling Group. I hope everyone from now on will continue to support her.
Dad,
Yes?
ever since Suishu joined the company's value has skyrocketed.
Hmm.
She is the most capable person in our family.
Lingye, who are you mocking?
Oh, Suishu, you've misunderstood me. Suishu is truly our Ling family's auntie is genuinely happy for you. Don't you want to know what I'm going to tell you tonight? If you want to know, then come find me alone.
Shuisu, what did Ling Yu just say to you?
None of your business. Don't follow me. What exactly do you want to say?
You really have been spoiled. All these years, whatever you wanted, someone would give it to you. That's what spoiled you and gave you all these bad habits.
You're being vague. What exactly do you want to say?
Ling Kuei-shu, these years, your career has been smooth sailing. I've been giving you a hard time for years, but my plans have failed time and again. You think it's all just luck?
What do you mean?
You're just a puppet on the stage. The success you have today is because someone has been helping you behind the scenes, becoming the CEO of Ling Corporation. He helped you secure project after project. He helped you resolve crisis after crisis. He also helped you. And you're still smug, thinking it's all your own doing.
Lingye, what nonsense are you talking about? The success I, Ling Xueshu, have today is all my own doing.
You really are clueless, aren't you? You think you're some big shot, but you don't realize that everything you have has nothing to do with you. It was given to you by someone else. This person has not only been by your side all along, but has also been propping up your career. He controls everything about you, playing with you like a pet.
Been by my side all along? Who exactly are you talking about?
Do you remember 10 years ago, you saved a man, you got your clothes dirty, which made your parents go to exchange your birthday gift? That night, they both died. Let me tell you. The man you saved and the one controlling you are one and the same. This person is here tonight. Do you want to know who he is?
Who?
I'll show you.
Someone's dead.
You're so beautiful, Yue.
You think a few sweet words will make me let you off? Remember this, today is the last time you'll ever attend a high society banquet. Play your part well. Otherwise, tonight, I'll end you. Why is it that every man I meet is like this? You can't polish a turd.
Coming through, excuse me? Yue, what's wrong? Yue, wake up! Yue!
I didn't do it. She just suddenly collapsed.
I know it's not your fault. Don't be afraid. I'm here.
Yue went upstairs with you just now. Everyone here saw it. You two were the only ones up there. You must have pushed her down the stairs.
Move. Get out of the way.
It's been a full 10 years. Is the tragedy that befell my Ling family going to repeat itself? Quick, get Ling Yu to the hospital. Hurry, spare no expense to save her.
Yes, sir. Someone, quickly.
You two were alone together just now. Tell me, what really happened?
I really don't know. She said she wanted to show me something, and then she just collapsed.
Are you saying Yue risked her own life to frame you?
I didn't say that. There are security cameras here.
The cameras broke down yesterday. Oh, now I get it. You must have found out Yue was pregnant. You were afraid that once the child was born, it would compete with you for the family fortune. So you tried to kill her. Dad, you must get justice for Yue.
Gu Jinghua, stop making these wild accusations. Ling Yue, she...
You bastard! I can't believe it. To fight over the family fortune, you'd actually go this far.
Grandpa, Xue Shu says she didn't do it. Then Shidekao definitely didn't do it. There's more to this story. Something else is going on.
You're just some country bumpkin. This is our family's business. What's it to you?
Since you've already decided it was me, why bother coming here and putting on this act? If you think I'm like you, someone who'll do anything for money, then just have someone arrest me.
You have no remorse. Ling Shueshu, from today onward, you are no longer the CEO of Ling Corporation. All responsibilities will be handed over to Jinhua.
Fine, I won't be CEO then. I never wanted the job anyway.
Ling Shueshu, if you dare step out that door, you will have no further ties to Ling Corporation, and don't you ever think of coming back to this house.
Ever since my parents passed away, this hasn't been my home.
You.
I'm already home. Why are you still following me?
Xueshu, I can help you.
Help me? In what capacity? What could you possibly do to help? If it weren't for me, you'd still be at that club, waiting to be someone's sugar baby. You? Help me? Don't make me laugh. I'll handle my own problems. What you need to do now is get out of here.
I'm your husband. And the only person you can rely on. Just trust me this once, okay?
I don't believe you. There's no such thing as unchanging feelings in this world, and I certainly won't pin my hopes on some unrelated man. I'm exhausted tonight. I need to go rest.
Xueshu. Assistant Shen, about what happened at the Ling family estate today. Use all our resources. I want this investigated thoroughly.
Yes, young master.
The other party came with ill intentions. They were clearly targeting Xueshu. They definitely won't stop here. For the next few days, I'll take Xueshu to the countryside to recuperate. The secret room in the study. Make sure it's sealed tight. The secret's hidden inside. Must never be discovered by Xueshu.
Understood.
Doctor, how is my daughter?
Chairman Ling, Miss Ling Yue lost the baby. The surgery was performed in time, but the fall from that height has already damaged her brain nerves, and someone poisoned her.
I'm afraid.
It's very likely she'll end up in a vegetative state.
What did you say? Poisoned? Vegetative state? Oh my God, what have I done to deserve this? Could it be that this is my retribution?
Dad, don't worry. Even if Yue ends up in a vegetative state, I'll take care of her for the rest of my life.
Jinhua, Yue is so fortunate to have married you.
I never would have thought that it was someone from our own family. Miss Xueshu, how could she do something like this?
What family? She tried to kill her own aunt. Am I next? Is she going to come after me? You, get someone to freeze all accounts under Ling Xueshu's name. I'll make her pay a heavy price for what she's done.
Yes, sir.
It's chaos outside. I need to go handle it. As for Yue, I'm counting on you.
Don't worry, Dad.
Go on.
Ling Shueshu. Next, I'm going to charge you with murder. Your days are numbered. Yue. Can't move, can you? Can't speak either. Poor thing. From now on, you'll never be able to use that filthy mouth of yours to curse me again. This medicine was specially prepared for you. After taking it, first, you'll feel your muscles go weak. You won't be able to speak. Then your muscles will slowly atrophy. Until, bit by bit, you become a vegetable. What? I'm sorry. You think I'm doing all this just because you bullied me and insulted me all the time? Do you remember the day your brother died in that car crash 10 years ago? It wasn't just your brother and his wife in that car. There was also an innocent driver. That man was my father. After my father died, you were afraid the truth would come out. So you sent people to hunt down me and my mother. You destroyed my family. From that moment on, I swore I would take the Ling group from you. I'm going to make you, Ling Yu, taste what it's like to wish you were dead. You just lie here nice and quiet. Be a useless waste of space. Oh, right. I have some more good news for you. Because of you, Ling Shueshu has been kicked out of the Ling group by the old man. Now, I'm in charge of the Ling group. I'm going to, step by step, make the Ling group take my surname, Gu. Just you wait.
Hey, Ms. Han, what brings you here so early?
Mr. Ling?
Let me go change. Give me today's schedule.
Mr. Ling? Last night, the chairman informed the entire company that Gu Jinhua is acting as Ling Group's CEO. All employees associated with you have been let go. I came today to say goodbye.
Oh, I forgot about that. I assume the company didn't give you any severance pay? I'll transfer it to you. Distribute it to everyone.
Mr. Ling? Last night, all your bank cards were frozen.
Oh, right. I see. Then I'm afraid you'll all have to bear with it for now.
It's okay, Mr. Ling. Mr. Ling, I'll be going now. Take care of yourself.
Miss Ling Shueshu, we're from the Municipal People's Court. You're suspected of murder. We need to investigate all your communication devices and assets. Please cooperate. Hand over your phone and bank cards. Hand over your phone and bank cards.
Old man. That's low. Enough.
Miss Shueishu, the master has ordered that everything in this house, absolutely everything, was earned through the Ling family. Since you've left the family, these items must be reclaimed.
I earned the money for all this myself. I bought it with my own money. Why should I give it to them?
Miss Shueishu, if we're going to talk like that, all your food, clothing, and expenses since childhood were provided by the Ling family, if we really calculate it. All these things combined wouldn't even cover your upbringing costs.
Fine. I'll give it all back.
Miss Shueishu, remember this. You are not to take any valuables from this house. You are not to take any valuables from this house.
I don't need you to tell me. Can't I even have time to change? Not even a minute? What's the rush? What are you doing here?
I was worried about you. Let's go inside and talk.
I know what you're thinking. The contract. I'll keep my end of the deal. You'll get every penny I owe you. I just need a little more time.
I'm not here for the money. I just wanted to be here for you.
I, Ling Shueishu, since my teenage years, have been making my own way in the world. I don't need anyone's company. I'm just tired and want to be alone. You should go. Open your damn eyes and look closely. I haven't taken a single thing.
Young mistress, the master has something to say to you.
Ungrateful child. I'm giving you one last chance. Admit your wrongdoing now, and I'll still consider you a Ling.
I didn't do it. Why should I confess?
You? Fine. When you're out of money and your funds are cut off, let's see how long you can keep up that tough act. Butler, see her out.
Young mistress, this way.
What a joke I am. I worked hard for 10 years to get to where I am today. Watching him put on that pathetic show of fatherly affection. Only to realize today that it was all just an illusion he created. Everything I have can be taken away at any moment. Ridiculous.
Shueishu, even without the Ling family, I can still...
I never thought that when I, Ling Shueishu, ended up on the streets with nothing to my name, the one by my side would be the man I was keeping. How utterly pathetic.
Shueishu,
Hui Yanheng. Will you lie to me too?
All I know is I'll stay by your side.
We don't even know where to go now. And you're still here with me.
How about we go to my place first? The countryside is beautiful. You can relax a bit. It's still a long way to my place. Do you want to take a nap?
You already know I have nothing. Why are you still staying by my side?
I like you.
But I'm broke. I might never recover.
I've explained it to you so many times. You just don't believe me. I'm really not with you for your money. It's simply because I like you. It's because of love.
We haven't known each other that long. Don't joke around.
I'm not joking.
I'm sleepy. Wake me up when we get to your place. Love. What is love? I want to get a good night's sleep. Don't bother me.
Young master, as you instructed, the items in the secret room have been organized.
Good. Seal this place off completely. Don't let Shueshu know.
Understood.
Also, you and Secretary Han will split into 2 teams. One team will investigate the truth behind Ling Yue's poisoning last night. The other team will cancel all cooperation with the Ling group. I won't let Shueshu suffer any grievance.
Understood.
Hey, you're awake. Hungry? Dinner will be ready soon.
Your face.
I got it while cooking just now. Oh, my dish.
It feels like I've never been this relaxed with anyone before.
I'm full. Let's go for a walk.
I'm tired and not in the mood. I want to sleep.
Oh, you can sleep tonight. Last time you came to my place, it was in a hurry. You didn't get a good look at the scenery. Come on, let's go take a look together.
Yo. So this is the wife you married in the city. She's really beautiful.
The flowers are nice today. Help me pick a few.
Of course. Beautiful flowers should be given to a beautiful girl.
Thank you, ma'am. How much?
No need. As long as you like them.
Let's go sit over there for a while.
I never realized before. There were so many stars in the sky.
If you like watching them, I'll watch them with you every day.
Pretty sister, I can't put this building block set together. Can you help me? I can give you candy.
You want me to help you? Are you sure? Since you're giving me candy, I'll reluctantly help you out.
Shueshu, you guys play first. I see an acquaintance. I'll go say hello.
Young master, the script you arranged for Madame is working well. She seems much happier now.
Mm-hmm. How's the plan going?
All cooperation with the Ling Corporation has been terminated. Ling Corporation's stock price is about to plummet.
Well done. What about Ling Yue's poisoning?
We found a breakthrough. Now, we're just waiting for the right moment.
I don't like that look in your eyes. You better learn to behave. Otherwise, you're in for a world of hurt. I almost forgot. This drug causes incontinence. How disgusting. But a devoted husband caring for his comatose wife without ever leaving her side is even more touching.
Mr. Gu, it's bad news. 90% of our partners just announced they're cutting ties with the Ling Group. The chairman is looking everywhere for you right now.
What? We're going back to the company now.
Huo Yanheng, are you lying to me too?
This person has not only been by your side all along, but has also been supporting your career. He's controlling every aspect of your life. He's playing with you like a pet.
Huo Yanheng, are you deceiving me as well?
Secretary Han, you've done well. At any cost, we must get Ling Yue to speak. We need the truth about what happened that night. Assistant Shen, keep up the pressure on your end. I want Gu Jinhua completely powerless to fight back.
Huo Yanheng, who are you, really?
What's wrong?
I don't know why, but today I suddenly really want roast suckling pig.
You just got pregnant. You shouldn't eat such greasy food.
Ah, I didn't get to have it last time I was here. If I miss out again this time, I'll have to wait 10 months.
Okay, I'll go catch one. You rest well at home.
Even the simplest sofa is custom made. Country folk, male model. Huo Yanheng, how much have you been hiding from me? The size of this study, that's not right. It's empty. Could it be that there's a secret room behind this bookshelf? Strange. How is there an investigation of me from 10 years ago?
And yet, everything you have was given to you by someone else. This person, he's been controlling your entire life, playing with you like a pet.
So, for the past 10 years, Huo Yanheng has been behind the scenes. This was the first contract I signed in college. This was my first project after joining the company. This was the first time I became CEO and landed the first deal. The male model recruitment proposal from a few months ago? So for all these 10 years, Huo Yanheng has been secretly watching me. Controlling my life. All these things I saw as the fruits of my hard work were actually handed to me by someone else. What does all this even mean? Huo Yanheng, I'm asking you. In your heart, what exactly am I to you? A pet or a toy for your amusement? Don't come any closer.
Sueshu, I'm sorry. I did lie to you, but...
So, all these years, all my contracts, every project I signed was given to me by you. Isn't that right? I worked so hard. I thought everything I achieved was what I deserved. Turns out it was all your charity. Lingyue said I was a puppet. Said I was a pet you kept. Seems she was right. I'm a complete and utter joke.
It's not like that, Shueshu. You're not a puppet. And you're not a pet. This is the first time I've ever loved someone. I just didn't know how to protect you. The best way I could think of was to help you achieve your dreams.
Help me achieve my dreams? My dream was, through my own efforts, to become unbreakable. Do you have any idea, Huo Yanheng? No. You're such a good liar. Maybe even your name is fake. Tell me. Who are you really?
I'm not lying to you, Shueshu. My name really is Huo Yanheng. It's just that my family keeps a very low profile. We usually operate under the names Jiangcheng Tech and Jiangcheng Real Estate. Everything I've done was to give you a better life,
So that rich kid behind Assistant Shen, that's you. How do you know my every move so perfectly? Secretary Han, she's one of yours. Huyanheng. I've never been this afraid of someone in my entire life. Don't touch me. Huyanheng. Stop watching me. Stop me controlling my life. Please. I'm begging you.
Hey, Suishu. I know you're really angry right now, but the Ling Group is in chaos.
It's none of your business. Young Master Hua, a big shot like you is way out of my league. Just think of it as getting bored and finding someone new to keep. From now on, whether I live or die has nothing to do with you.
Suishu, it's really not what you think. I didn't mean to deceive you. It's just that you said you preferred a spouse who was weaker than you. I was afraid you'd get angry. That's why I did all those wrong things.
I'm so sorry. Young Master Hua, I've troubled you. It's all my fault.
Suishu, I was wrong, okay? Please forgive me, just this once.
Hua Yanheng, aren't you the expert at controlling people's lives? How dare I make you angry? I just hate myself for being stupid, for not realizing sooner that I was living a lie.
Suishu, it's really not what you think.
So today, Young Master Hua, you're dead set on not letting me leave, is that it? If you try to keep me here, I won't hesitate to die right in front of you. Don't believe me? Just try.
Young madam, where are you going? President Ling, should we get out and greet him?
Hua Yanheng's sewer has a lot of eyes everywhere. How many more surprises does young Master Hua have that I don't know about? Where to? Where can I go? You know my family's villa? Take me there.
Yes, ma'am.
Young Master, the matters in Jiangcheng are mostly resolved. The young madam's residential area has also been secured. Even if she goes back now, nothing major should happen.
No, I'm still not at ease. Back to Jiangcheng.
What are you doing here?
Xiaoshu, look who's back.
Gu Jinhua. Didn't you just get the inheritance rights to Ling Group? You should be on top of the world. What's with the look? Showing up here like this.
Xiaoshu, ever since you left Jiangcheng's been a mess. Ling Group's investors are all pulling their funding. Yue disappeared from the hospital. The old man couldn't take the pressure and is hospitalized. I'm about to crack too.
What does any of that have to do with me? Instead of solving the problems, why come looking for me?
So you're saying you didn't have anything to do with all this?
If I had that kind of power, would you dare talk to me like this?
That's strange then. Xiao Shui, the reason I came to find you is to ask you to come back, to help me save Ling Group. After all, you wouldn't want the company you poured your heart into to go bankrupt, right?
Poured my heart into? Gu Jinhua, I just found out myself. Ling Group's success had nothing to do with me. You schemed so hard to become Ling Group's CEO. You clean up your own mess. Don't come looking for me again. Get out.
Xiao Shui, weren't you always so worried about Ling Group's fate? You've changed.
I'm already in a bad mood and you're still yapping. Let go.
You hit me?
Who the hell do you think you are? Let me tell you something. If you dare harass Shueshu again, I'll end you.
Hua Yanheng, are you done yet?
Shueshu,
Fine, you asked for this. Gu Jinhua, I've changed my mind. Tomorrow, I'll go back to Ling Group with you.
Xiaoshu, changed your mind?
None of your business. I can change it if I want to. Stop bothering me. Get lost.
Shueshu, You're really going back to Ling's?
What else am I supposed to do? You expect me to ignore my parents' company? And just stand by while you run it into the ground? That's weird. This place was repossessed. Why hasn't the code been changed? Who let you into my house? Get out.
The Ling family sold this house yesterday. I bought it. I'm the owner now.
Fine. You're rich, you're amazing. If you're not leaving, I am.
Shushu, I didn't mean to make you angry. I don't want to fight with you. Just give me a chance. Can we just talk this out?
I said I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you. Do you not understand words?
10 years ago. When I went hiking alone, I had an accident. A little girl saved me. She carried me on her back for miles down the mountain. From that moment, that's when I fell in love with her. Later, I searched for her for so long. That girl was you. So that's why I tried to get close to you.
Huoyanheng. How touching. Do you know what I thought of you back then? You were the one I hate the most. Even without everything that happened these past 10 years, you would still be the one I despise the most.
How could that be?
Do you remember that outfit I was wearing? It was a birthday gift from my mom. My parents, they got into that accident because they went out to buy me a new one. That's how they died.
I looked into that accident. I never imagined it was like this.
To be precise, it's not really your fault. The person I should hate most is myself. I was the one who suggested going hiking. I was the one who insisted on saving you. My parents died because of me. But people, we always want to run away. From the day my parents died, I started hating you. And just like that, I hated you for 10 years.
If that makes you feel any better, I'm willing to bear your hatred.
This is fine, actually. I hated you for 10 years. You messed with me for 10 years. We're even.
Shuishu, I never thought that what I did would hurt you. Everything I did was for your own good.
What you thought was good for me was like a scalpel. Slowly stripping away my dignity and finally stitching your name onto it. Huoyanheng. Let's just end it here.
I'm leaving.
Mr. Mr. Ling, let me accompany you back to Ling Corporation.
Aren't you one of Huoyanheng's people? Why aren't you with him? Why are you following me?
Mr. Ling, I'm really sorry.
Go back. I'm still a suspect. Sticking with me won't get you anywhere. Huoyanheng has a future.
Mr. Huo, Mr. Ling went back to the company alone. He wouldn't let me accompany him.
Okay.
3 days have passed. We've managed to retain less than 1% of our partners.
At this rate, in less than half a month, Ling Corporation will go bankrupt. Gu Jinhua, what about the solution you were supposed to come up with?
Dad, I've tried everything. I've negotiated with the suppliers. But they'll only work with Ling Shueishu.
Don't mention that ungrateful daughter to me. Are you saying Ling Corporation can't function without her? Don't make excuses for me. I'm giving you 2 more days. If the problem isn't resolved by then, get out of Ling Corporation immediately.
The crisis at Ling Corporation. I'll handle it.
Who let this troublemaker in? Someone, get her out of here.
If anyone dares to lay a finger on Shueishu today, the Ling Group will declare bankruptcy on the spot.
You're just a country bumpkin. What gives you the right to speak here? Guards, throw him out.
So, today's partnership deal, you don't want to discuss it anymore?
Assistant Shen.
Assistant Shen, this Huo Yanheng is just some hick from the countryside. For you to come and discuss business with us is already a great honor. Don't let him ruin the mood. I'll have someone kick him out right now.
It's Assistant Shen. Please, have a seat. What are you standing around for? Hurry up and get this eyesore out of here.
Blind fools. You can't recognize a true dragon. The country bumpkin you're all talking about is the sole heir of the Huo family. Young Master Huo Yanheng.
What? Assistant Shen, you must be mistaken. This Huo Yanheng is just a country boy Ling Shueishu is keeping. How could he possibly be your esteemed young master?
Gu Jinhua, are you saying I'm blind? I can't even recognize my own young master.
No. Assistant Shen, that's not what I meant.
Damn it. I actually failed to recognize that this bumpkin was a golden goose. President Huo, I'm so sorry. It's all my fault for being old and blind. I misjudged you. It was all a misunderstanding just now. Please don't take it to heart. What are you all standing around for? Hurry up and apologize to President Huo.
President Huo, I'm sorry. I was blind before.
For Shueishu's sake, I won't hold it against you. Let's continue the meeting.
Wait. This is a Ling Group meeting. You're an outsider. Get out.
Ling Shueishu, how dare you speak to President Huo like that? President Huo is our biggest client. Apologize to him right now.
Chairman Ling, my wife is someone I wouldn't even dare to scold. Who gave you the right to talk to her like that?
President Huo, I spoke out of turn. Ling Shueishu is implicated in the attempt on Ling Yue's life. She has no right to attend today's meeting. Isn't it just out of respect for you?
Who said I pushed her down the stairs? Don't you dare pin that on me.
Ling Shueishu, everyone saw that day. Only you and Yu Weiwei went upstairs. And now Yu Weiwei is still unconscious. If it wasn't you, do you have proof?
You want proof? I have it.
Damn it, where did he get this video?
Mr. Hu, the security camera in our building's hallway is broken. Where did this video come from?
That night, outside the Ling family's old mansion, a large group of reporters had gathered. To get the front page story, they flew several drones. As it happens, they captured exactly what you saw. Now it can be proven that Ling Yue's fall had nothing to do with Shueishu, right?
The evidence is right in front of you. What more do you have to say?
If Ling Shueishu clears her name, the old man will probably let her take over the Ling Group again. Then all my years of hard work will be for nothing. Dad, this video only proves that Yu Weiwei wasn't pushed by Ling Shueishu, but it doesn't prove that Ling Shueishu didn't poison Yu Weiwei. You mustn't let them fool you.
So, you're trying to pin this on me, aren't you? Then tell me, how did I poison Ling Yue?
Well, you should be the one to answer that. You know what you did. You know it in your heart.
Jinhua is right. A video alone doesn't prove you didn't poison her. And besides Ling Yue's miscarriage, you stand to gain the most from it. How do you explain that point?
Miscarriage. Are you all so certain that Ling Yu was pregnant? Isn't it possible that someone is lying?
Ling Shueishu, the doctor said Yu Weiwei miscarried due to poisoning. Are you saying you know better than a doctor?
Shueishu is certainly not more professional than a doctor. How about this? Regarding whether she was pregnant or not, why don't we ask the person involved?
The person involved? Mr. Hu, who are you referring to?
Your wife, of course. Ling Yu.
Yue, you've been gone for days, so Mr. Huo was the one who took you.
Good thing I had her voice disabled beforehand. She couldn't make a sound.
Oh. Everyone out.
I was wondering where you disappeared to lately. Turns out Mr. Gu took you away for protection. Yue, I'm sorry. I failed to take good care of you. Dad, Yue just had surgery. She's very weak. I need to get her to the hospital quickly for treatment.
Hey, Mr. Gu. What's the rush? We haven't even asked yet if Ling Yue is pregnant or not.
Mr. Huo, aren't you humiliating Yue? I know you're our Ling family's biggest supplier. We can't afford to offend you. But everyone knows Yue can't speak. Don't you think you're going too far?
It's my body. I'm not even in a hurry. What's the rush?
You can speak.
Gu Jinhua. You didn't expect I'd still be alive sitting here talking to you, did you?
Yue. What do you mean by that?
Ling Ye. Now you can tell everyone what really happened that night.
That night, I drank the wine Gu Jinhua handed me, which was poisoned. He also conspired with a doctor to fake a pregnancy diagnosis. He even injected me with poison to turn me into a vegetable. His goal was to bring down Ling Xueshu and seize the Ling group.
What? Gu Jinhua, Yue is your wife. How could you be so cruel? I must have been blind. Not to see you for the snake you are.
Ha ha ha. Since you all know now, I'll drop the act. Everyone here today is going nowhere. Do it.
Don't move.
Butler, I've raised you for decades. You can't repay kindness with betrayal.
Master, I've served you my whole life. But in the end, when my daughter was sick and I asked to borrow money for her surgery, you refused. In your eyes, money is more important than life itself. What's the point of serving someone like you?
Xiaoshui, save me! Xiaoshui!
Enough. Shut up. I've been planning this for years, and you found out ahead of time. Well then, in for a penny, in for a pound. I'll have you all die here, and then pin it on Ling Xueshu. How about that?
Gu Jinhua, do you know why I broke up with you in the first place? Because you're just too stupid.
What did you say?
I said you're stupid. You climbed the ladder by using women. You have no real ability. You're just a twisted little worm in the shadows.
Ling Xueshu. You think I won't kill them both right now?
Go ahead. After everything I've been through and being kicked out of the Ling family by you, why would I care if they live or die?
You. Huo Yanheng. I advise you not to get involved in this. How about this? After I get the Ling family fortune, I'll split it with you. What do you say?
That does sound good. But do you really think I need your pocket change? You framing Xueshu has crossed a line with me.
What are you doing? You...
If I don't show my power, you think I'm a pushover?
Ling Xueshu, you call me stupid? You're the stupid one. You saved the person who killed your own father, and you don't even realize it.
What do you mean?
Quick, get this lunatic out of here.
Say it. What do you mean?
Do you think your parents' deaths were just an accident? No. It was Ling Yue. She had Huan drain the brake fluid from their car. That's what caused the crash.
Xueshu.
Ling Yu. So it was you.
If you leave the roots, the weeds will grow back. One Gu Jinhua and one you. I should have been ruthless back then. I should have killed you all. Otherwise, I wouldn't have ended up like this.
Xueshu.
Ling Yu, I'll kill you.
Xueshu. Xueshu. Calm down.
Ling Kuai-shu, I regret it so much. Why didn't I have the heart to kill you back then? If you had died 10 years ago, how could I have become like this?
You're a lunatic. I'll make you die a horrible death.
Shu.
I'm a lunatic. This demon drove me to it. He told me my brother and I, only one of us can inherit the company. Only the strongest is worthy of being his child. Isn't it the same for you? After your father died, he propped you up to fight me. This whole family is full of lunatics.
So you knew from the start that Ling Yue killed my parents? But you covered up her crime just to watch us fight over the inheritance. To fight until a suitable successor emerged, right?
So what if I did? The business world is a battlefield. I wanted to cultivate the strongest successor for the Ling family, to carve a bloody path in the business world. What I did was that wrong?
Ling Lin, you're nothing but a cold-blooded hypocrite. Look. Look at what you've turned them into. A butcher. A schemer. And one who's too cowardly to face himself. You got your own son and daughter-in-law killed. Now you're driving your own descendants insane, one by one. The Ling family is in this state today because you deserve to have no heirs.
You. You're insane. You're all insane.
Shu. You still have me.
Secretary Han. Draft an admission application for me. As Ling Yu's sole legal guardian, have her committed to a psychiatric hospital. Without my permission, she'll never get out.
Yes, sir.
Huo Yanheng. I feel so suffocated. I need to be alone. I'm going out for a while. As for the rest of these people, you handle them. It's kind of funny, really. I thought I'd fall apart. But standing here today, I realized Ling Lin turned me into someone completely cold.
They brought this on themselves. The doctor said Ling Lin had a stroke. He's already been taken to the hospital. Gu Jinhua and the others have been taken away by the police. Your aunt and uncle will know soon. They'll be happy, right?
I'm sorry.
I know what you want to say. It's okay.
But about what happened today, thank you.
We're married, after all.
Huo Yanheng. I've thought about a future for us. But now every person I meet, every word I hear, I keep wondering if you arranged it. I think I have a shadow over you now. So, let's just end things here.
Mr. Ling, we've heard Ling Corporation has had some personnel changes recently. The purpose of your press conference, is that why you called this press conference?
So, Mr. Ling, what are you planning to announce today?
What I want to say is, effective immediately, Ling Corporation will terminate all cooperation with partners like Zhongcheng Tech and Zhongcheng Real Estate.
Terminate cooperation? Why terminate cooperation?
Oh, right. If certain people continue to interfere and monitor my every move,
What are you two looking at me for?
Mr. Ling, these are all the contracts you need to review today. The chairman suddenly fell ill and stepped down, transferring all his shares to you. And there's a bunch of reporters wanting to interview you. Right now, they're still waiting outside.
I won't see them. If they're willing to wait, let them wait.
Oh. Mr. Ling? About Mr. Huo, the cooperation on that side? I didn't say anything.
Secretary Han, I'm letting bygones be bygones by keeping you on. That's already very generous of me. Don't pass information from here over to them anymore. I want to make the Ling family stand tall again on my own merit, not by relying on handouts from others. Understand? Ma'am. Your hand. When did you get that ring on your finger?
Young lady, you have a great eye. It was for my birthday the other day. My husband gave it to me. What's the story? A man can only have one custom made in his lifetime. Young people these days, they all wear these. At our age, what's with all the romance? Ha ha ha.
A husband of decades still knows to give a ring. Might as well not have gotten married at all. Secretary Han, drive. We have a business meeting. Mr. Pei, you've seen my proposal, right? Before we sign the contract, I need to ask, are you signing with me on behalf of Zhangcheng Tech or the Pei family?
The Pei family? Of course the Pei family. Our family is developing a villa district, right? So that's why we wanted to partner with you. Hey boss, what are you doing here?
Go ahead with your talk.
If that's the case, then we have something to talk about. You've seen the contract and you understand the proposal. Do you have any issues with my quote?
No, I think it's very reasonable.
Mr. Pei, you'd better be telling the truth.
How about this? Mr. Ling, add another 200 million. No, 20 million, fine.
Secretary Han, according to the original plan, add another 200 million to the budget. Mr. Pei, is now a good time to sign the contract?
Yes, of course it is. Secretary Han, let's step out and sign the contract.
Mr. Ling, would you be interested in discussing a project with me?
Mr. Huo, you're so wealthy. Why do you need to discuss cooperation with me?
It's just a few villas to decorate and build.
You can find other design firms for that. The Ling Group doesn't take such small orders.
I really like the Ling Group's design style. I was hoping to ask President Ling personally to help design my wedding home. Since you're not willing, then forget it.
Don't try to tempt me, I'm not buying it. Look, this is the proposal we've put forward. If there's anything you'd like to change, you can always... It's fine, please continue.
No.
I can add more money, right? Yanheng, are you done yet? How many days has it been?
Xueshu, I haven't done anything. I'm just waiting for you to give me a chance.
But you being here seriously affects my work. Let me tell you, don't force me to take action against you.
Xueshu, what happened before was my fault. I promise you. I will absolutely not interfere in your affairs ever again. Could you please stop being angry with me?
I've heard these words so much, I'm getting calluses on my ears from hearing it. Do you have anything else to say to me besides these same old lines? Say you love me, quickly. Then kiss me. Hold me.
Oh. No.
Yanheng, my time is valuable. I have a lot of work to handle. If you came just to say these things, I'd appreciate it if from now on you'd stop bothering me. Understand? Secretary Han, see him out.
Why is Shoo Shoo still mad?
Boss, you just don't understand women.
What do you mean?
From my understanding of women, your wife stopped being angry about you lying to her a long time ago. She's testing how much you love her, how deep your feelings really are. But your apology game, every day it's just, I'm sorry, my bad. The same old lines over and over. She's definitely frustrated and annoyed all over again. That's why I said you shouldn't go see her.
Then what am I supposed to do?
With all my years of experience in romance, women love to say the opposite of what they mean. The more she says not to bother her, the hidden message is, go bother her.
Really?
Trust me, you won't go wrong.
Mr. Ling, you're a perfect model for clothes. This wedding dress looks absolutely stunning on you.
What's the point of looking good? In another month or two, my belly will be showing. By then, I won't even have a single nice wedding photo.
Mr. Ling, what did Mr. Huo make for you? Cordyceps soup? He's asking if you want some.
Pour it out.
Huh?
Are all men just pig-headed? He doesn't even know how to prepare a proper gesture to win a girl over? I told you to cook and make soup, not to turn your brain off. We didn't even have a proper courtship. We just jumped straight into being an old married couple, right?
They say the way to a woman's heart is through her stomach, right? Could it be that my cooking just doesn't suit her taste?
Young master. Young master. My dear young master, why are you still here thinking about recipes? Look, the young mistress gave an interview to the press.
Mr. Ling, you just said you... What do you mean by a good period is approaching?
Exactly what it sounds like. Recently, a nice person has been pursuing me. I've thought it over, and I'm ready to say yes. The engagement is in just a few days.
Who has a death wish, daring to steal my wife from me? Sueshu, what you said in that interview, it was all just said in anger, right?
Do I look that bored to you? The engagement is in 2 days, and I don't plan on sending you an invitation.
No. Sueshu, we're still in the cooling off period for divorce. You can't get engaged to someone else.
I don't need a marriage certificate to hold a wedding. What difference does getting the divorce papers make? Don't bother me if there's nothing important.
Who's so bold, daring to compete with me?
Young master, calm down. You don't even know who the other person is. Who are you going to settle scores with? Besides, you're such a big CEO. Going out with a kitchen knife, it's undignified. It's not appropriate. Undignified.
Then what should I do? Assistant Shen, go prepare everything for an engagement right now. In 2 days, I'm going to crash that wedding.
The doctor told me that after your stroke, the blockage in your blood vessels is really severe. It's hard to recover, but I still told them to do everything they can to treat you. I don't want to know what you're talking about. I just want to tell you that in the past month under my leadership, Ling's hasn't been growing as fast as before, that sucks. But at least it's stabilized. Don't think for a second that this is because of the foundation you laid. I've already reshuffled Ling's. All those rules of yours have been changed by me. I came here to tell you that even without becoming a heartless and cold person like you, I can still succeed. This is the last time I'll come to see you. You just stay here and enjoy your retirement. Compared to my parents, you're much luckier.
Shuishu.
Huiyanheng, today is my wedding day. What are you doing here?
Zhuishu, I'm here today to propose to you. Shueshu. From the very first moment I saw you, I had a crush on you. This is also the first time I've truly fallen in love with someone. I used to think that if I eliminated every threat around you, I could keep you safe. But I ignored your feelings. We've had a rocky past. But I believe we'll have the brightest future. From the moment I saw you, when it came to marriage, I never thought of anyone else. I hope the person standing by your side will always be me. Marry me, will you?
I thought you were too straight-laced to say sweet nothings. A round-cut diamond. It's hideous. I'll pick the jewelry next time. Your taste isn't as good as mine.
So, does that mean you're saying yes?
No. You know this already. I don't like guys who are stronger or richer than me.
If you say yes, I'll transfer all my assets into your name.
Now we're talking. But if I hadn't provoked you, you wouldn't have even thought to propose, would you? You wanted to see me walk down the aisle with a baby bump, didn't you?
So, you never actually considered getting engaged to anyone else, did you?
Sometimes I really wonder, do you really think the Hu family is in good hands with you? Such a big church and not a soul in sight. Was it that hard to tell it was fake?
But the moment I walked in, I saw you in a wedding dress.